Good. Now let's move to something else. Here we have part one. Part one of the BM exam sheet. As we have seen before, we've already dealt with the BM exam, the first part, which is about reading comprehension. We've read the text and we've dealt with the reading comprehension tasks. Now we are going to move to the next one, which is mastery of language. Here we have the first slide. Good. The mastery of language here is divided into 3 activities. Today we are going to see 3 different structures. The first activity is about?
The first one is spot the mistakes.
Good.
Here you have got a sentence and you are going to spot the mistakes. Either these mistakes are punctuation or capital letters or grammatical mistakes. The next activity, you are going to put the verbs in the correct form. Here you are going to conjugate the verbs. And the next one is sounds. As we have seen, either diphthongs or triphthongs or the final ed marker of regular verbs.
Good.
Let's see.
So here the first activity is spot the mistakes in the following sentence and correct them. Here you are asked to spot and correct. So first, let's spot the mistakes.
Shall I read the sentence here?
Yeah, sure.
While Anis were having dinner, Zaki knocks the door.
Good. Now, dears, here you are the doctors of this sentence. You are going to treat this sentence. First, you have to scan this sentence to know what is wrong here with this sentence. And when you finish, now you can have an idea about it. So,
let's scan this sentence again. And here we have, while Anis were having dinner, Zaki knocks the door. Open your eyes well and concentrate on the punctuation and the grammatical mistakes. Let's see word by word. The first one is while. While here, the first letter is small. Anis with a small letter. Where, and here we have Anis, which is only singular pronoun, and we have the word where, which is plural. Having dinner, and the last, it ends with a full stop. Don't forget, we started by a connector. If we have a connector at the first, what do we have between the 2 sentences? Yes. And the next or the rest of the sentence is Zaki knocks the door. Again, Zaki is a pronoun with a small letter. Knocks the door. Don't forget that while precedes a progressive action. If we have another verb, it interrupts the first action. So let's see, Anfal, how you are going to treat this sentence.
Yes. So dears, here we've already underlined here the mistakes, the wrong expressions or the wrong forms. Now you are going to analyze this sentence, underline the mistakes, then you are supposed or you are asked to correct these wrong forms. Now here we have the corrected form. While W capital letter. As you know, each sentence is started with a capital letter. Whatever it is, it must be capitalized. The next one, Anis. Anis is a proper noun, so here it must be capitalized too. Next, Anis is a singular noun, so we can't use here the form where of the auxiliary to be in the past simple. So, it is was having dinner, and the first clause is with the while, so here we need a comma between the 2 clauses. We move to the next clause. Zaki. Zaki is a proper noun too. We need to capitalize it. The Z here is capitalized. Knocked. We've got here the first clause is in the continuous form. It is progressive action. So the next one here, the next action is interrupting action. We need to put it in the past simple. So here the past form of the verb to knock is knocked. The door, and As you know, the sentence here is an affirmative sentence, so we need a full stop at the end.
Yes, good, Anfal. So here, please, my dear pupils, I always advise my pupils, don't lose your marks, especially in this activity, because it's very easy. At least you will get 1 point. The first one is capitalizing the letter, and don't forget to put the full stop at the end. Okay?
Next. Activity 2 is rewrite the following sentences using the suitable tense. Before I start here, you need to bring back your previous knowledge, what you have learned before, and you try to apply it in this sentence according to what you have here in this sentence. So let's start with the first one. Here we have
the first one, you, between brackets, ever, and the verb visit, the south of Algeria. Number 2, he, between brackets, the verb drive, fast when the policeman, another verb, stop him. What we are going to do?
Good. Let's turn back to the first sentence here. Here we have the time marker ever. When we heard the word ever, so which tense comes to your mind? Yes,
it's
Sarah?
the present perfect.
Good.
Something that had started before and it still continues or has an effect.
Good. At the end of the sentence here, we have a question mark. So we need to start the sentence with a verb, not a subject. So
let's see.
Good.
You ever visit the south of Algeria? And the answer we can say here, visit and ever. So here we have the present perfect, and the present perfect is divided into 2 parts, have plus visit in the past simple. So as you have said, the sentence here is a question. We start by have. Have you ever visited the south of Algeria? Don't forget, the present perfect has an importance in ordering the words or the type of question here. We start by have, and you ever visited the south of Algeria. Again,
the next sentence, here we have he drive fast when the policeman stopped him. So here we have 2 actions. Here we have when. When we have a sentence which is composed of 2 sentences, here we have an action which is progressive and the interrupting action. The first one, here we have the subject or the pronoun he. Since we need to put the verb here in the past continuous, so we need another helping verb, the auxiliary, to be. Good. In which tense? In the past
simple.
Good. So he with was form. So he was driving fast when, and here it comes the interrupting action, and it must be in the past simple tense. The policeman stopped him.
Very good.
Next.
Another activity, write the following words in the right box according to the final ed. We have a list of words ending with ed marker, and we are going to classify them according to the pronunciation of the final ed.
Good. Here, when we go to these words, here, as you can see, the preceding letters are colored here. So you have to try to bring back your rule and apply it. Before you start here classifying the words, try to look for these letters. The first here we have the L is colored, K, M, T, Sh, and D.
So the first one is travel, traveled.
Good. The next one here we have walk, K, with the T sound, walked.
Name, M, named.
Good. Then we have start, T and D sounds. They are automatically classified in the ED column.
The next one is wash. Sh is washed.
Good. And the last one here we have decide. The sound with the ed.
Very well.
Good.
Thank you so much. Here we have our session is nearly coming to an end. I wish you the best of luck, and don't forget to revise very well for your lessons. And also my friend here has got something to say. What do you think, Anthel?
So dears, thank you for your attention and see you in another session. Goodbye.